Ouch.
Ouch.
I should get that on the video. I'm gonna put that on the video.
I don't want to throw
They hurt. And there's tough guy.
Why are you grabbing them, Mom?
No, this is what your dad said. I don't need no gloves.
But then they were when I found out they were sharp.
I told you they were sharp. I read it. Yeah, he didn't want to wear any gloves, so let's see him later on when he's putting his finger out and he's just showing me that, trying to let me see that he's in some kind of pain. You can see this one right down there. And there's another one by this pretty little buttercup. I'm gonna go see where they're going. So this is the chestnut tree. I'm going to give you some tips along the way of what to look for. These are the ones that you want to look for right here. Ouch. You're supposed to have tip number 1. Wear gloves. Gloves that are preferably leather and or a good glove that protects from glass, because these do hurt. These are the type of shells that are non-toxic. You want to make sure that they're at least split open when they're on the ground when you pick them up, and also that the chestnuts have this point on them, and they'll have a flat bottom and they'll have this point.
This is a good bit of them. Them frickin' things are sharp. I'm gonna remember that for next week.
So I'm just going to use these gloves right here. They're not for the job, but they're going to work right now because I didn't really prepare this video, so this is going to do.
Oh, this is a good bit. That's stuff that they used to just all sit here and get wasted.
John, you want one?
Oh, that I don't know. You ever go to see what these are in the kitchen? I don't know what they were. I was just running them over with the...
They say this to get them quick because the squirrels and stuff.
Yeah, there's a bunch of things that come down. Yeah, but look at them all. You go to get these in the store. These freaking things ain't cheap. And especially around like they're good for around, you know, how they always say chestnuts roasting on open fire. Yeah. For Christmas.
A lot of times you want to make sure that you get them. See, this is a real small one. A lot of times you want to make sure you get them and harvest them as soon as possible because the squirrels will come and get them and other animals. See how it has this nice point on the end? Another tip is you don't want to eat them. Just take these home and throw them in the oven. You do not want to do that. What you want to do, they have to be cured. And you could see a lot of these, some of the chipmunks came and got some of them, like right here. You have to turn them over and you'll find them inside, some of them. But they're nice and dark. And when they get dried out, they get a nice, rich, dark, sweet flavor to them because all the starches are released then and it turns them into sugar. Put them in a bowl, keep them at room temperature. When you get them home, avoid the sun, the heat, and the air. Don't pile more than 2 deep. So we have both of these dishes filled here. We got about 5 pounds of them. And my son said that we can go back every 2 days or so. They drop. He has a bunch more on the top of the tree that isn't ripe yet. So we'll go back, we'll harvest some more, and hopefully spread some around the family. You want to do this for up to 3 days. Let them sit like this for 3 days to up to 2 weeks. The larger nuts take a little bit longer. When the chestnuts are full of moisture, they're rigid. When they dry out, this is when the starches turn to sugar and it gives them that rich, sweet taste. I want to let you know they're very versatile. They could be used in salads, soups, stuffings. Some people cut them up in their Brussels sprouts. There's so many uses for them. You can sell all kinds of things from nature. You could sell pine cones. You can sell acorns. Again, I'm going to add a disclaimer here. I highly recommend you doing your research on this. I'm just giving you some tips along the way, you know, by sharing with you what's toxic and non-toxic chestnuts. I am not telling you to go ahead out and sell chestnuts on eBay, because God forbid if somebody gets sick, you know, who knows what will happen there, what can come from that. But I am telling you there is potential, and you can look at these sold listings. People are selling chestnuts. So the look at right in front of their faces. Oh, that one's not good.
How would you think got all of them already? I'm finding them out there by stepping on them.
They are very, very sharp. Don't think you can't get, they're very sharp. I'm telling you right now. See, now this one this wasn't even ripe. It fell to the ground somehow. Maybe it was knocked off, but it's not even ripe at all. The nut was taken out, but they will get you sick if they're not cured. So that you do want to make sure that you cure them. You can also look up how to store them. You can store them in your freezer for a while. I'm not going to get into that. And there's many health benefits to them. But I'm not going to share that with you today. I'm just going to do this. The reason I did this is because as a reseller, you can sell basically almost anything within reason. And if you're lucky enough to be able to get some chestnuts or be able to get some of this stuff that Mother Nature has to offer, that's a good thing.
I don't know. How the hell got all the way over here?
Oh.
In front of it. What happened if you just put it in there? Would I eat it out of a can? Mm-hmm.
People use a lot of this stuff for Christmas decorations. They'll use acorns, pine cones, and you can decorate the pine cones all up. You can spray them with some of that white snow kind of stuff and make them look all pretty, and then put them up for sale. And make sure you know what kind of pine cones they are if you do decide to do the pine cones. But anyway, talk to you later. Roasted chestnuts recipe. Set your oven to 425 degrees. You're going to need a sharp paring knife, and you're also going to need a roasting pan. You're going to make an X on the round side of the chestnuts. This will keep them from exploding and make them easier to peel. You're going to put them on a pan. You're going to roast them until the skins have pulled back from the nuts. The nut meat will be soft when they're done. This takes about normally 15 to 20 minutes. Snap off the shell, remove the papery skin between the nut and the shell, and enjoy. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe.